But a foul called before the shot. And if this is on Enquist, he just picked up his 4th personal.
He's got 5 to use.
I guess he'll have 1 for the second half.
He'll have 1 for the second half. Definitely going to come out of the ball game.
And D'Angelo Casto will replace him.
You know, I'm a big Kelly Olynyk fan now. I think there's a paper on the board in Gonzaga's locker room that says this is Zag basketball. This is how it played. He fits every description on that thing. Dives after loose balls, blocks out, plays defense, goes after everything on the offensive boards. It's exactly what you want to see in a Zag.
And he hits both free throws.
And you know, I was looking at his resume too. He could have chose Syracuse.
Sure.
I mean, he could have gone some big-time places.
Hartoon. Well, it came to a big-time place.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Casto, turn around inside, will fall through, and then he beats the chest.
A little taunting.
D'Angelo, of course, played high school basketball in the city of Spokane at Ferris High School.
Now, he was on those 2 great undefeated championship teams Ferris had by Coach Don Van Leer. Yeah, they're getting killed on the boards right now. WSU controlling everything. 20 rebounds for the Cougars and only 11 for Gonzaga. Gonzaga is a good rebounding team, too.
Game still at 12. Olynyk and Casto fight for possession. Olynyk picks it up, and now he's got some trouble. Got it to Stephen Gray. Fought through it. Here's Bolden. Now he's down to the baseline, and he draws the foul on Abe Lodwick. So Bolden will go to the free throw line, and Lodwick picks up his first.
Patience on Kelly Olynyk. He didn't panic when he got in the double team. He stepped through the double team, got the ball out, and then the ball started swinging, and WSU couldn't recover.
We'll have more on D'Angelo Casto when we come back. Washington State up by 12. And I think he's had a block.
He is definitely an energetic player. He definitely plays as well as anybody that I've seen, using that energy level and causing problems for the opponent.
Gonzaga now 6 of 10 from the free throw line. And we've got a 10-point game. Number 3, Reggie Moore back in there for Washington State. And now number 3, Goodson guarding number 3, Moore. The switch atop. And now Olynyk trying to guard Moore. Thompson coming off the screen. Little fall away. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. 12-point game.
Patience and poise on his part. He can't use the screen the first time. Dimitri switched on him, couldn't get it. Went back, set, reset, got himself open on the second screen.
Goodson trying to get it inside. They're looking for Rob Sacre, trying to find an easy bucket here. Here's the lob. Sacre, Casto with a second block. Olynyk picked it up for GU. Now he fights for possession. Missed the shot. Thompson, the rebound for the Cougars.
The Zags haven't had a field goal in a long time. They scored some points at the free throw line in Matt Bolden's last 2, but no buckets for them right now. Anything. Everything's getting contested by Washington State.
I'm not sure Gonzaga's got a bucket in like 10 minutes now. And another miss.
Turnover. You cannot turn the basketball over when you're down. You got to make sure you get an opportunity to shoot the basketball, and I'm sure that will be discussed at halftime.
This is Capers. Not much of a threat to shoot that 3.
No, you can go under the screen, exactly what Matt Bolden did on that one.
Lodwick will shoot the 3. That's good. Over Olynyk. And Washington State's lead is at 15.
Well, the Cougars have come to play. They gained a lot of confidence down there, up in Alaska in your neck of the woods. But that is amazing. If you turn the ball over a couple of games to the WCC opponents, yeah, I believe Washington State, if they continue to play with this kind of confidence, can definitely finish in that top 5.
Important now for Gonzaga over these final 2 minutes to try to get this lead to single digits.
Yeah, you always want to go in, if it's 10, if you can make a goal for yourself, 10 points or less. then you give yourself a great opportunity.
Bolden, dead on. His third three of this half. I think Gonzaga's got to start scoring points from the perimeter because Washington State has been so good defensively in the middle. It's going to be tough to get points in there if they continue that play.
They have clogged the middle up.
Moore. That one finds the bottom of the net. Goodson. Harris with the catch. Can he finish? Throws it up, draws the foul.
Great catch, first of all. Meach's pass was like going to the end zone.
Oh,
and then Elias catches the ball and then spins back and tries to kiss it off the backboard. Didn't get it to fall, but a great move.
It's not like Harris was open.
No, they were like
he was by himself.
Yeah. Well, you know, Meach was a cornerback, not a quarterback. But here you go. That's a great play right there. From one side of the floor on the post, the defense can't recover in that time. The Cougars in a 2-3 zone, maybe a 3-2 zone sometimes. Did not recover and find the shooter out there.
Harris 1 of 2. Bolden now has hit a couple of those threes coming out of timeouts.
Yeah, and they got to look for him. I mean, he's the guy that's going to lead this team, right? So they got to find him and find some shots for him.
Moore. Capers. Casto went for the dunk and missed it. Capers with the long rebound. Boy, those are frustrating for a coach. Thompson out of there with it somehow. Here's Lodwick into the corner. Capers jump shot. That's no good. Gray trying to dig it out and does for GU. Under a minute to go, first half. Bolden, another three. Good! And a chance for no whistle over there. He was knocked to the floor. And it's back to a 10-point game, 41 seconds to go.
Exactly what you said. Matt Bolden is a guy that's got to step up and make things happen, and the Zags finding him right now with a hot hand.
I thought I couldn't hear a whistle in here. I just assumed the crowd got too loud. He was knocked to the floor. He should be shooting a free throw, Craig.
He was. The official was standing right there. I don't know what happened over there, but Matt did wind up on the floor. Here you go. We'll see if Lodwick actually got him. No, you can't see it.
Lodwick. Hey, you can't get them all on your home floor, I guess.
No. Sometimes the officials let you play that way too. I mean, he shot the ball, and he did hold his follow through up exactly what you want a shooter to do. But the foul must have came way after the ball was gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stay with us at halftime. We'll bring you all the stats and highlights from this first half. We'll also have a closer look at Gonzaga guard. Actually, we'll do that down the road. We're going to take a look back at some of the great games between these two programs, Washington State and Gonzaga. That coming up at the half. Bolden, 14 points. He's made 4 of the last 5 GU field goals since the 14:30 mark.
Much needed from Matt Bolden. His Bulldogs are struggling. They only got some points at the free throw line. Had to find a way to get some shots. And Matt Bolden knocking them down.
Manny Ropp in there for his defense. This is Moore. 8 on the shot clock. Thompson, 3 balls short. Castro with a rebound, deflected away. Castro picked it up and dropped it through. 12-point game. Goodson at the buzzer. Won't go. We've got a 12-point game at the half. Washington State leading it 39-27.
Well, I don't like what I see from the Gonzaga team. They're getting beat to loose balls. They're giving Washington State a lot of extra shots at the basket, where they are a good rebounding team. They are just stunned right now.
I think right now, as both teams back out on the floor now, we're going to take a look at the numbers. Of course, the only numbers that count the lead. Gonzaga trailing Washington State by 12 at 39-27. But I think you'll understand the lead a little bit better when you do break down the numbers. Gonzaga not shooting the ball well, except from behind the arc. And they're getting out-rebounded. And look at the points off of turnovers by Washington State. That's the end of the story right there.
Yeah, and the one that I'm concerned with is one that I thought that Gonzaga would really win. That's points in the paint. I thought Robert Sacre and Elias Harris both presented a real problem for Washington State in getting the ball in the paint. But right now, Washington State doing a better job.
Well, there you have it. Second half just moments away in Spokane. We'll be right back.
Recently near
And Craig, I think this lead by Washington State is really surprising when you consider the fact that Klay Thompson had just 6 points in that first half. That's the first time this season that he's been up in single figures after the first half of basketball.
It's very surprising, but it's got to be very much of a confidence builder for his teammates to know that Klay has only got 6 points, but we got a 12-point lead against the 17th ranked team in the country.
Bolden misses first shot. Harris with the rebound and the putback.
Finally, an offensive board and a second chance.